So, welcome to the Vodkast. I am your host, as always, Jason Oliver, and with us today on the Vodcast is
you must be mistaken. This is Welcome to Cryptidbits. Jay from the Vodcast is joining us tonight on our show. Hi, Jay. Thanks for having you.
No. If this was Cryptidbits, I'd have a nice suit on.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
So let's call it a crossover. We'll call it even.
Let's call it even. I do want to thank. I do have a lovely shirt on today, sent to me from Jay. I do want to thank you. I also want to point out I ripped it already while I was putting it on. So thank you very much for the shirt. Tonight we're going to do the Superb Owl Showdown.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What?
The Superb Owl Showdown.
Is that a cryptid I don't know about or something? Oh, we can't say Super Bowl.
Meep. Beep that. So I actually came up with some alternatives. I found a list. We can call it the Game of Games. The Battle of the Pigskin. Sunday. Men in Tights, Waiting for Halftime. So we can call this one Waiting for Halftime. I really enjoy that one.
Yeah, it all depends. For me, every year, it depends who's playing halftime. Halftime can be excellent, or it can be just like, come on, let's get back to the game. Because I like football. I don't know about you.
I like cryptids. You like football. We're going to have to meet in the middle, share knowledge.
I like that.
On this crossover special. Did you flip a coin? Should we just flip an imaginary coin? Do you have a coin?
I'm sure I have a coin.
Okay.
I'm loaded. I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich, bitch. Since you are guest starring on Cryptidbits and not the other way around, I will give you the heads or tails first pick.
Hey, I'll take it.
I'll explain the rules, I guess, as I think I know them.
Yeah,
we're doing
a draft, right?
We're doing a draft. Best cryptid for each position. The winner will be decided on likes, views, comments about who thinks which cryptid could beat which cryptid.
Yeah, I mean,
a generalized.
Yeah, I mean, probably view numbers and comments alone will be able to tell. And I'll accept your defeat right now if you want to bow out. I understand it can be difficult to accept defeat, but
I would have accepted defeat. But if you look behind me, it seems like what are these? What is it? Meh. Somebody put who's this guy on the Vodcast? This just says boo. I don't know. And then if you look up here, it says amazing.
Oh.
Wow.
Who the hell made that?
The winner. I don't know. It was here when I got here.
Wow.
So call it in the air.
I got a better idea. Why don't we roll a D20? We'll call odds or evens.
Why don't we just roll a D20 against each other? Because
I love it.
Hold on.
You let me know when you're ready. I'm just warming this one up.
Mine is so good. It doesn't even need to be warmed up. I actually purchased this dice. They're so good. Let me see if I can show you how cool mine is and how much better mine is than yours.
Is that the Modern Artisans?
Yes. It's not really going to focus, but look at how badass that is.
That's really cool. I love the die cut ones like that.
Yeah. And it's like a Kraken, so it's perfect.
This is going to be the nerdiest Superb Owl Party Extravaganza ever if we're rolling D20s. You ready?
You ready for the beer bowl?
I was born ready.
All right. Don't lie. No lies.
Okay. No lies.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, roll.
Oh.
If you look closely here, you'll see the reaction to a nerd in its natural habitat. Role players' trust does not come easily. Throwing your hands in the air is a natural reaction to throwing a die and showing your competitor that you have not turned the die and changed the natural rolling number.
What'd you get?
19.
16. Go ahead.
Oh, both very good rolls.
That's an amazing roll. If we were actually playing D&D, we would have hit whatever was against us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would have.
So what would you like? These are yours over here. Do you want to go wide? Do you want to go bottom up?
Do we have to go in an order, or can we just pick which position we want to go for first?
You can pick which position. Tell me which position you're picking first, though, please.
Okay. In my mind, every position is very important, but let's start with the receiver. Let's go with one of our wide receivers.
I actually pulled this up earlier because I know nothing about football. So I looked up what makes a good wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
They make acrobatic catches.
Yeah, they do.
Run and dance effortlessly in the end zone. They have a good combination of physical traits and hand-eye coordination.
My wide receiver is not going to be touched by any of your defenders because my wide receiver will not be on the ground because Thunderbird is taken to the skies. He's going to receive those balls from whoever my quarterback turns out to be. And he's going to be so far above all of your team, no one's going to touch him.
So you have Thunderbird because he can fly. Hold on.
The power of flight.
How about the power of flight? That do anything for you, Cocky?
Power of flight.
What does that do for you, huh?
So you think that Thunderbird would be a good agility, body control, strength, quickness, soft hands?
Well, the thing is that he doesn't need any of it. Like
he doesn't have hands, though. How is he going to catch a ball?
He's got little, like, T-Rex claws, or he can stick it in his mouth, or I'm pretty sure.
All right,
he can carry it one way or another.
We'll let the audience decide on that one. If Thunderbird, who has no hands.
Why don't we pit a Thunderbird up on the screen? Well, on my video, at least, I'll be willing to share a picture of a Thunderbird bird here where you will see that all it's going to do is grasp it in its little claws. Ain't nobody going to touch it. It's going to fly right over, right into the end zone. Touchdown, baby.
And I did forget to mention earlier when we were discussing the show, this is being recorded by both of our channels, and we're going to have 2 different edits, so that should be kind of fun.
Yep, a good one, and then Jess's edit.
So on my paper, I wasn't sure of the actual position names until you told me. I have catcher. I wrote down what my catcher was going to be, so that would be my wide receiver, and my catcher is going to be the Kraken.
Wow. Okay.
Tentacles everywhere. Huge. Can throw up as far as you need to throw up. He'll grab it. He's got like numerous arms with stickies on them. Yeah. A good wide receiver does have quick, fast hands, and is also able to, like, I know football gloves have that stick on them. So I'm going Kraken for my catcher.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to fit a Kraken on the field. What is the average Kraken size?
This is fantasy football.
Fantasy.
Sir.
Okay.
Fantasy
all right. So
football.
The field is large enough to house a Kraken is what we're saying. It's maybe a bigger than a 300-yard field.
I would assume so, since it's
fair enough.
Fantasy football.
I agree with that. Who are you hoping for the Super Bowl? Who do you want to win?
I'm hoping that let me look at my list here because I had to write down who was in it. I always like a good cat. Some out of place cat cryptids. Saber-toothed tigers are awesome. I always loved them growing up. They're not cryptid, but I enjoy the hell out of them. So I'm going to go the Bengals.
The Bengals, yeah. I like
that's
the
a
Bengals.
cat.
They got a nice, very talented
and I hear
young
Cincinnati has good hot dogs.
I don't know. I've never been. They also have WKRP.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
All right, so you're going to pick the next position.
My kicker. My kicker, which is actually called what? A punter? Is that what it is?
Well, there's a punt. There's a punter who comes out and punts the ball away if they get to 4th down and haven't made a play to make another 1st down. He punts it away, but there's a kicker that kicks field goals. So there's a kicker and a punter. They're both kickers technically, but
so kicker. I'm going to just go with kicker in general. Yeah. So my kicker. So kicker's responsibilities are, like you had said, field goals, extra points, blah 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 blah. What makes a good kicker? Strong and accurate legs. Strong and accurate legs. I believe you know where I'm going with.
I think I know where you're going.
It's the Nightcrawler, ladies and gentlemen. All he is legs.
Damn it.
Was that yours?
Yes, but I do have an alt. I had plans because I knew I had said if we get to kicker and she chooses first, she's going with Nightcrawler, which is exactly what I would have gone with.
How do you go with anything else? It's just legs.
Oh, until I came across the Ningen.Ningen. Here it is. Take a look at it on the screen here. Not only is it almost exactly like a Nightcrawler, it's got way more bigger eyes. It can see what's going on. I feel like its feet are stronger. It's got more of a leg than the Nightcrawler. I mean, we can't really, side by. We'd have to have them do battle in front of us to determine who has the stronger legs. Not Ninja. All right, let's cut it right to the chase and go for quarterback.
Oof. All right, let me, the characteristics of an effective quarterback.
Let's hear them.
Top level NFL quarterbacks who would end up in the last game until September. We can call it that. A combination of superior arm strength and pinpoint accuracy. Studies film.
Yeah.
Oh, watch the plays and bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Scan the field and find the most open receiver, which would be your Thunderbird here.
I think so. Yeah.
And the top characteristic of a top-level NFL quarterback who would play the superb Owl Showdown is wins championships.
Oh, also has the first name of Tom, I assume.
Tom.
Well, if I can't have Tom Brady, I'm going with Bat Squatch.
Bat Squatch.
Yeah.
Okay. And your
reasoning is because he can move around on the field, get off of the field if he needs to. If the if the offense breaks through his defensive line, he can get it right away. He can just kind of fly up, get away, toss the ball. He's got a better view. Obviously, he's got pretty much, the strength of Sasquatch. So you got a bat and a Sasquatch mixed together. It's a deadly combination as far as I'm concerned.
We are definitely leaving all football rules behind us with all of this because it's the Cryptid Superb Owl Showdown. All right, good. I put thrower because at the time I wasn't quite positive of the actual name, so I put thrower. So my thrower will be the Owl Man of Mahan. I originally had gotten some comments online. Clint, I'd like to point out, had said Mothman. Hi, Clint. I'm going to have to take that back. Clint mentioned Mothman for a wide receiver because of his arm spread or whatever it is. The Owl Man of Mahan. Owls have great eyesight. They can pinpoint a mouse in a field like a billion yards away. I think I might be overestimating. So I feel like when he's got the ball and he's doing like fancy feet and people are coming at him, he's caw, 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 caw. That's my owl. Sensing all those places all around. And it's just right to the Kraken, who is wide open because he's huge.
Yeah. I mean, you got a great wide receiver there, definitely.
So
I mean, he's really wide. Like he's pretty much taking up the field. Like,
yeah.
It's almost unfair, but I'll give it to you.
It would almost be unfair if you didn't have a flying wide receiver.
Yeah. All right. I'll give it to you. I can get right over the Kraken, need be. Although those arms, they are long.
They're huge. You get up too high, the Thunderbird's going to cause thunder. Half your team's dead.
Oh, I mean, we only need really, if I can get Bat Squatch off of the ground, all we need is a thrower and a catcher, I guess.
So the next is the runner.
Runner. Yeah, running back.
All right. So a good running back. Let's see here.
The quarterback is handing off the ball. He's like, you get through that crowd and you go get me as many yards as possible.
So for the Football World Series, what we're allowed to call it, the running back traits you'll need are instincts, burst, elusiveness, and pass catching.
I think that's why they take a lot of ballet, because they got to be really light and be able to be nimble on their feet.
Juke, is that the word I'm looking for?
Juke. Yeah, juke.
Okay.
Juke. Snap
So
somebody's ankle.
your runner
Hurdle.
is going to be?
My runner is going to be a chupacabra.
You know, I was almost there with that one.
Mm-hmm. It was either that or Mothman for me. Chupacabra, just because of the speed I see, I feel it's really, you hand him a ball, he's agile, small enough, fast enough that he's going to get through maybe even the Kraken's, tentacles. He's just whipping around through there like a Sonic the fucking Hedgehog going into the touchdown area called the end zone.
Do you know what's funny is
something like that.
There were people that thought you would have chose Howie the Would-Be-So fair running back.
He was up there. Howie was up for a few positions. He's a little too small and too fragile, though, I think.
I think so. He's very breakable.
Yeah.
So for my choice for the runner for the Puppy Bowl post-game show, we're allowed to call it that.
Oh, I like that.
I like that one a lot. I went with the Dobrachoo. Dobrachoo. I don't really know how I'm going to say it. It's an otter-like, dog-like creature. And I feel like otters are very slippery. Dogs are good runners. Same reason you picked the chupacabra. So not only you're not going to catch it, but once you put your hands on it, it's just going to be like slip, 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 slide right through. Slide right through.
I tell you, I would like to see this game played out in real life. If it was possible, I would pay big money to see the superb owl of the cryptid world. Uh-oh. Did you we didn't pick a coach yet.
No, we didn't.
Uh-oh.
So the coach, I think, is, I would say, the most important part of this team. An effective coach is a good role model, admirable appearance, punctual, a good teacher, friendly, a good communicator, and goal-centered.
Has a rapist wit.
Like a rapist wit.
I have a rapist wit.
So for the gambler's delight, which we're also allowed to call it, who would your coach be?
There was two that I really went back and forth with, but ultimately there's no better coach than Yoda himself. I just feel like he can really lay it out. He can calm the players. He can center them.
Wait. Yoda?
What? Yeah, Yoda.
Yoda. Star Wars Yoda?
Right, yeah. Because we
and
chose.
What cryptid is he?
No, I thought we said it was wide open.
What?
The last one. Didn't we say the coach was wide open?
The coach could be any cryptid, paranormal, ghost, anything.
Oh, you.
All right, you know what? I'll give you Yoda.
Nope.
I'll give you Yoda. That's okay.
No, you go first. I'll come up with one.
No. You can have Yoda because I'm going to go with Joe Namath in a fur coat pretending he's Bigfoot.
Okay, all right.
So I'm going to give you Yoda because I do, in fact, want
Joe Namath in a Bigfoot coat.
Yeah.
I can see that too. It seems like that's something he would do. And he would slip it on me like, no, I'm not Joe Namath. I'm fucking Sasquatch. Look at my big giant feet.
So, let's see.
And of course, we did leave Bigfoot off of this because obviously we would have both gone with him for the kicker, and it just makes sense. But he's too old at this point. He's going to have to retire, just like, many of our favorite stars.
I almost went with him as my coach because he is experienced. He does know, he's been around for a while. He has aged out of the actual game itself, so he does need to move on to a different position. And I don't know football, so I don't know if players get too old and they just become coaches. Is that how that works?
Usually they take news anchor position or sports anchor positions.
Okay.
Yeah, but some of them do take coach positions.
So for your team, you have Bat Squatch, Chupacabra, the Ninja, Thunderbird, and Yoda for your coach.
Oh, yeah.
For mine, I have the Owlman, Doberchu, which I know I'm saying wrong, guys. I'm sorry. The Nightcrawler, Kraken, and Joe Namath dressed in a fur coat pretending to be Bigfoot.
I think that's fair enough. That's two good teams that are worthy of a Super Bowl challenge. Now, you're going for the Bengals. I haven't quite decided yet. I like the Bengals. I really like the Eagles. It was the one time that I wasn't disappointed to see the Patriots lose in a Super Bowl. I was really excited to see Philadelphia win.
I don't even know if we're allowed to say team names on thing.
Patriots, Super Bowl, Eagles.
I'll be right back. Somebody's knocking at my door.
Oh shit! I hope it's not your neighbor or a cryptid.
No, it's the NFL because you said Patriots.
Uh-oh. We're about to have a guest on the show tonight. Okay, now that she's gone, I just want to let you guys know I'll be taking over the hosting for Cryptid Bits with General Tidbits. I am now Captain, I don't know. Come up with a name for me. We'll talk about all kinds of things. Crazy shit. It goes bump in the dark. What's going on? Look at, see?
Hey.
Oh, hey, she's back again.
I could hear you from the other room.
What?
No, I don't know. I just picked the Bengals because I like saber-tooth tigers, but I feel like you're a Phillies guy because of Always Sunny.
Yeah, I really like It's Always Sunny, and they really like the Eagles, so I support them. But I also like the 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo played for the Patriots for a little while, and then they traded him away to the 49ers, which was disappointing because I saw his career really taking off with the Patriots. Then he gets shifted over. Then he gets hurt mid-season or near the end of the season. Purdy comes in and does a fucking killer job. The team really does deserve to win. And, of course, we haven't really talked about the Chiefs. I'm not a big fan of them. I don't hate them. I don't dislike them. There's nothing about them that turns me on or off. Mahone, he's a great quarterback. I'm sure he'll go on to win a lot of Super Bowls. So just give it to somebody else this year. That's what I say.
I am like mind blown that you know that much about football.
Yeah, I mean, moving to Virginia, Sundays, when we would normally be playing softball and playing D&D, I found myself watching football.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I know nothing about football. It didn't show in the fact that I called it a thrower, a catcher, a kicker, and a runner when we were picking our positions.
Hey, we all have our specialties. That's why I'm on Cryptidbits. I don't know cryptids. You're teaching me and I'm learning as we go. I am the layman.
You are the layman, but not in football.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm no F. Roy. I'm no Frank Lewis. I don't know everything. Well, actually, he probably doesn't know. He probably doesn't watch as much football as I do, but
he played it though.
What?
He played a lot of football.
So he knows like plays and positions, nickel and dime plays, and all that kind of.
I feel like he would school us both if he came on. He was like, Thunderbird can't be a wide receiver. He doesn't have this or that. Like he would definitely know what would be wrong with this situation.
Yeah. To the cryptid crowd, we probably sound like geniuses when it comes to football.
This is like an amazing football team on both sides.
What Oreo would represent each team, do you think?
Oh, we're just throwing it everywhere. Let's see. So team name or team choices?
Team flavor, like team choices. If like
a flavor? Mine's Pop Rocks.
Oh,
mine's Pop Rocks because they're just like pom 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 pom, and you guys are like crying in the corner. Team Pop Rocks because my team is crackling.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Thank you. Top of my head.
I mean, I wasn't thinking for a name, but a flavor. I mean, I think my team would go for the toasted coconut Oreos because of the greatest toasted. Check out this video. Toasted coconut Oreos will bring tears to your eyes. If you can get your hands on them, you gotta order them. They're so good.
I don't think they exist anymore.
No, they don't.
The toasted Oreos are also now. Oh, that was my knee. Oh, guys, you have to vote for me. I need the votes to get a mechanical knee now.
Look at it. Let's look at the latest video. She's got almost 200 count on her latest video. I'm the one that needs the votes. I've been doing this for goddamn 8 years.
Guys, vote for Cryptidbits. I mean, look at my team. Joe Namath dressed as Bigfoot.
Vote with your heart. That's what I say. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. Vote who speaks to you, who really tells you to go out there and make people smile and, making the world a better place. That's who I'd vote for.
You can try and try and try, but I'll send feet pics if I win, guys.
I mean, whoa, God damn it. Well, wait. I feel like this harkens back to a time, and I've been wanting to ask you back on the Vodkast and Friends if you'd join me and speak of such days when we did battle as Mr. Nichols and the Agents of God.
I would love to come on the Vodkast and tell tales of the time. Here's a little story, guys, but I'll tell it.
A little teaser. Give him a teaser.
I'll tell it. Little teaser. One day I came home from work, wherever I was, who knows, and I walked into my bedroom, and this guy's in there, crouched down, 2 feet away from the door, giggling like a loon. And he's like, oh yeah. And he puts a lighter to the rug. And the rug bursts into flames all the way to the door because he had backed himself into the room with lighter fluid.
Yeah, did a little pentagram right in the middle.
Right into the room.
I did not expect it to do what it did, though. I thought it'd be like, a little quick and out. But I had a cup of water. It wasn't enough, but we got it out. It's all good.
Funny story. It was a rental. I didn't own that apartment. So the security deposit was gone.
Yeah, that's on me.
So I don't know if you'd like to vote for me since I had been through so much trauma in my past. You know what? No, I'm not even going to use the trauma as a vote. I feel like my team speaks for itself.
All right.
The Nightcrawler as a kicker, please. All he has is legs. The Kraken, what can't he catch? He can pick up a ship. He can pick up a ball. What's this?
I don't know. I feel like the Kraken is, you're thinking it's going to be a good idea, but I think he's just going to get in the way of himself. I think he's just going to be like, oh, I don't know what to do. I got all these arms.
You just got me all the votes from the Kraken lovers. Thank you.
Oh, man. I love the Kraken. He's my favorite. We hang out on the weekends. We have White Russians together. He loves White Russians.
So that is the final tally. I think we're going to try and do a live Super Bowl Sunday tally of votes, comments, likes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't watch the Super Bowl, so I'll be available all day, guys. We'll have to see what this football fiend is.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it, but I can take some time away to spend with my Vodcastians, my wonderful following, who I'm sure are going to vote for my team over Cryptidbits team.
It's a head-to-head battle.
It is, and it's all in fun and jest because
there's no winners or losers.
No,
there's only winners like myself.
Hey, God damn it! And if you love winning like I love winning, then you should consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and hit the little bell icon, and it lets you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who can't take care of themselves, but they are the ones that need it the most, except for the Cryptidbits, because they're going to need your votes, because let's face it. Anywho, thank you guys for checking us out. I'll catch you guys a little bit further on the road. Right, Jess?
Correct. All right, let me say something. I'm terrible at this, but let me say something. So let's thank Jay from the Vodcast for showing up on Cryptidbits tonight, not the other way around, and picking such a terrible team that my team is going to demolish in the Game of Games, the Pigskin Sunday, the Superb Owl Bowl. Do you want to thank everybody that's been liking, commenting, watching the videos. It's been great. Andrew, I have seen your comments. Andrew has been commenting a lot on the YouTube page, trying to get him on here. He's had some paranormal activity. Even if he wants to send us a story, we can read it for him. But I did want to give a shout out to some of the newer people that have been commenting, liking, not subscribing, but I'm okay with that. I mean, Jay needs the subscriptions more than I do, obviously, because he can't pick a football team.
222. That's all I'm saying. 222.
222.
8 years though.
Is that how many watches my new video has?
It's getting there. It's pretty close. I
I
gotta get my glasses. I hucked them.
When did you huck them? When you were doing your last thing?
No, and the first one I said, however, I just fucking
oh my God. What's this? Yoda? Thunderbird? Those are okay. So I did not know that cats sometimes are like dogs. Did you have a poop on your butt?
Toby was infamous. He'd eat either ribbon or plastic bags, and it would come out the other end, and you'd have like little ornaments you could hang on the tree.
Oh,